I must find out what goes on in that warehouse. The bags contain rubble. They're tied up with good solid rope. I'll keep the rope. It's a miracle that this reservoir is standing. The feet are being eaten away by rust. A large dry cloth. It's too dark inside this reservoir. It's impossible to see anything, but I can hear a slight lapping of water. It's too dark inside this reservoir. It's impossible to see anything, but I can hear a slight lapping of water. It's impossible to reach the water. It's too far away. Carts from the soup kitchens. They appear to be queuing up. I must find out what is going on inside this warehouse, but have to be careful. The place is full of guards. The window is too dirty to allow me to see inside. My cloth is too dry. An empty bottle. It's too dangerous to go any further. So, it is inside these warehouses that Prince Woodville's canteens on wheels are filled up, and Hans is there to add his poison. That siren is a signal to open the doors and let out the carts of poisoned soup. destined for London. I wonder what Holmes is doing at this moment.
Here is a good place to try. It's covered in barbed wire. It's impossible to pass by there. The way is clear. Good, I'm in. Now I must find Moriarty. A target from a firing range. A telephone line. Interesting. It comes from that large building. A telephone line. Interesting. It comes from that large building. A target from a firing range. It depicts a lion. The stand's owner must live here. The stand's accounts book. Nothing interesting. The cover is dented. Curious. Let's look at the book's secret. Secret accounts. The stand's owner must do something other than manage a simple coconut shy, and there is a strange poem about animals. If the guard sees me, he will sound the alarm. I must neutralize him, but discreetly. There are probably others, and a fight would attract their attention. It's the stand's till. There is no money, but there is a wooden target. Let's see. A firing range for children. They have to throw leather balls at the figures of wild animals to knock them over. It's clear that there is a link between the poem in the secret accounts and the animal-shaped targets on the stand. It seems to me that there is something behind this poster, but it is stuck fast. Elementary. There is a hiding place here. Interesting. I can't see a keyhole to open this hiding place. I need... There we are. It is simplicity itself. The Stan's slush fund. I wonder what happened to the owner that he should leave without his savings.
You there! Who are you? Alert!
It's open. This building was a menagerie. I'm in the service passage. Oh, what a smell. There must have been wild animals here once. Apparently it's a medicine chest for first aid, I presume. Closed. Impossible. Closed. Impossible. I pity the animals that were shut up in here. The cages are very narrow. Nothing of interest here. This cage has been blocked with planks, so that the interior is hidden from view. A large syringe for animals of a considerable size, evidently. Old bandages. Everything points to that cage having been used to treat sick animals. A key. Apparently it's a The only thing intact is this bottle of ether. If the guard sees me, he will sound the alarm. I must neutralize him, but discreetly. There are probably others, and a fight would attract their attention. I must put something here that will attract the guard's attention. I must put something here that will attract... There. That should interest our guard. Good. My little stratagem is in place. All I need to do is to wait for him to come back here. To shut him up, and quickly. Perfect. Thanks to the ether, this baller will sleep for a long time. Another guard. This place is full of them. I cannot risk a confrontation. He'll see me coming, and I'll lose the element of surprise. I'll need to find a way to trap him. Be careful of those boxes. They are balanced, one on top of the other. It would take very little to knock them over. They must have exhibited those poor wretches in these cages and presented them as being dangerous. Bearded lady. I wonder what this machinery is used for. A rail system is fixed to the ceiling, and a hook is hanging from it. It must be used for moving heavy and bulky objects. Thanks to this mechanism, the hook can slide along the rail to be positioned wherever needed. This large, empty aquarium held the fair's main attraction. The mermaid, Poseidon's daughter. The cage is held shut with this bar. It only needs to be pulled away to open it. This cage is still occupied, not by one of the monsters, but by a poor man. He's still alive, but he's barely human now. Moriarty must have tested his poison on this poor fellow. If he was freed, he would leap at the throat of the first person he saw. People must have been locked up in here, and they are certain to have been mistreated. I could easily open the cage by raising the door, but that poor man would leap on me immediately. The crank is in place. The hook is above the cage of this poor wretch. I need something. There, the rope is in place. This way I can open the poor fellow's cage from the outside without taking any risks. I could easily open the cage by raising the door. The cage is held shut with this. The cage. Another guard. This place is... These boxes are precarious. These boxes. Another guard. The cage. The cage is heavy. Another guard.